Well, hello there guys and welcome to the stream. What's up Mohammed? What's up the Bird Show? I'm waiting for the former bearded man to appear. Well, I already have my beard back, so joke's on you. Haha. How far am I with my 6-star? I'm actually at like 8,000 something shards. So whenever I explore this month's Uncollected, I do have my 6-star. So I want to work on next couple of days, kind of like on doing some Uncollected quests. And then I'm gonna get a 6-star crystal, so that's kind of cool. Full 5-star Dr. Doom today, congrats. What's up Roman, what's up Sweep, Sith Lord, Upsetting God, Matt Murdoch, Sinister Burrito, all of you awesome guys. More rested today, guess I am a bit more, I don't know. Actually I'm still knackered, it's just, I probably have more energy drink in me. But hey, thanks. Okay, yeah, good to go, I guess. Baby cakes, you just don't. Spider-Gwen is first 6-star. I think it's a very solid pull. I think it's alright. I think it's good. It's obviously not like the best 6-star I could have pulled, but Spider-Gwen is an underrated champion in my opinion. First 6-star will be Electra. No, hell no. Hey, what's up Bennett? How are you doing? Excuse my name. Yax Ransing? Did I? Maybe. Maybe I did it on purpose. You don't know. Maybe that's what I do now. Skip names. I'm a name skipper. You can call me Skippy the name skipper. I'll skip your name on purpose from now on. That's gonna be my thing now. 612 Ultron boss? No, Aegon is not a good option. No, definitely not. Because EMP mod has passive shock. Yeah, skipper. Listen, pass left in 5.4, hoping to pull again gem. Dude. Well, if you explore Act 5 100%, you're gonna get the generic gem, my friend, so no hoping involved. Which quest? This is the first quest. I have done the completion run on Uncollected, but I haven't started to explore anything. That's very good, Mike. I am lagging behind a bit, but I'm sure I'm gonna get that Uncollected explored relatively soon as well. What's up, Relentless Grinds? Rank 5 Aegon or Quake? Depends, do you want to do Abyss or Labyrinth anytime soon? If Abyss or Labyrinth are not in the question, then Quake is definitely far superior. This month's EQ apparently is quite easy, yes, so I hear. I mean, it didn't seem too tricky to be honest there, so fair enough. What's up, Chris Hanna? Skip 5.2 and 3 because 4 has better rewards and I can do it all. Yeah, for sure, man, but I'm just saying, explore 100% Act 5 in its entirety and you're gonna get that generic one, man. Pulled Red Guardian last night, congratulations. I'm not even trying right now. What's up, Lorcan? Who is good option to use for his Ultron then, other than Medusa or Arcus? Anybody that's shock immune really does well. I mean, like, big problem in that fight I think is the EMP modification. So you can deal with the EMP modification, you can deal with the boss. CMM good for 6.1? Yeah, she's quite alright I think. Rank 3, my 5-star Doc Ock. Yeah, Doc Ock is very solid rank 3, rank 4 option. I'm not like the biggest advocate of taking him to rank 5 and stuff like that. But rank 3 he's definitely good for. 100 charges away from your second 6-star? Dude, that's very close. That's like 2 days of Modok's Island thing. So, go get to it, my friend. Ideally, who would be your synergy team for Aegon for doing LoL? I have made videos on it twice. It depends whether I run Suicide Masteries or I don't. If I don't run Suicide Masteries, then my ideal synergy team would be Heimdall, Hela, Angela, Starlord, and Aegon. If I do run Suicide Masteries, then it's Nick Fury, Quake, Goldpool or Deadpool, and whoever. kind of like that kind of core. So it entirely depends whether you have access to the famous, fabled liquid courage in double edge. Am I keeping the beard or shaving it? I'm keeping the beard for this month at least. Starting from mid-month, I'm gonna start another kind of like fun thing probably. Well, competition I guess. Decide what's gonna happen to my beard next month. Galk's good for EMP mod? Yeah, Galk's quite alright for EMP mod. What's the best way to get 6-star shots besides EQ? Money. Junk for my 5-star blade. Better late than never, I guess. Better late than never. Don't you think this new epic difficulty is test for? Yeah, it's not that I have to think about it. It's what Kabam has stated it is going to be. Next 2 or 3 months, we're gonna have increased difficulty side event quests that will serve as a testing purpose, apparently, for quality difficulty. That's what they're saying to us. So I don't need to think about it. I mean, whether I believe them, I guess there's always a lot, like a bit of grain of salt in whatever Kabam says, but that is their stated intention. Get Squirrel Girl as my first 6-star. That's awesome, actually. I'd love Squirrel Girl as my first 6-star. Am I gonna be able to get the 6-star this stream? No, because I don't expect. Well, I mean, okay, I'll put it like as clean cut as I can. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming for long enough to actually finish exploring this thing. So yeah, and I'm gonna get a 6-star only when I fully explore entire Uncollected. So yeah, not this stream, lad. Sorry about that, a boo dot. My bad. There you go. Thinking of doing a LoL run, Colossus, can you recommend me a good synergy team? On a side note, I got my Legends run. Oh, that's awesome, Relentless Grand. And for Labyrinth, good synergy team is extremely simple, to be honest, at least majority of it. What you want is Emma Frost, Juggernaut, and Omega Red. Last spot is debatable, and you can bring in whoever you want, kind of. But yeah, those are the 3 champions to kind of like fully power up Colossus. Don't believe anything about me saying anymore, just man. For sure, man. WG, Red W, Gold 2, Gen 9. If you know who should I rank for first, Human Torch or Black Widow Clairvoyant? Black Widow Clairvoyant, in my opinion. I'm thinking of doing. Oh, yeah, answered that one. Did I miss anything? Is 6-star Colossus worth rank 2 and dupe? No, Colossus really need a dupe, my friend. Is Stealthy good for Labyrinth Maestro? I think he's alright. No. Yeah, I think he's gonna do fine. Domino rank 5 or 2099 rank 4 for LoL. I'd probably. That's a very good question. I think both of them are similarly good. I'd still probably go with Domino. I mean, Gilly does really well in there as well, but I think Domino is going to be more consistently great against Maestro to begin with than Gilly, and you might end up using a lot of revives against Maestro with Tech Champion if he starts like regioning and crap like that. And yeah, I'd probably go with Domino because Domino has a lot more player-friendly style, and it's not as punishing to the player. So even let's say I'm wrong, and let's say Guillotine 2099 would do better and cheaper, Domino still would give you much better user-friendly experience because you'd always have that parry available. You wouldn't worry about losing combo nearly as much, and so forth. So yeah, I'd personally suggest for you and majority of the people to go with Domino. What's Maestro's ability against skill champs? Basically, he reduces all your offensive ability accuracy. Yeah. So, but for instance, like Blade can't bleed with his special attacks, so on and so forth. So that might be a problem. But I think you still will be able to get that precision buff, so even if you don't have Fury, you're still going to be critting a lot. Yeah, but he reduces offensive ability accuracy when you're striking him. Am I gonna get 6-star today? No. tomorrow. And then, well, I'm gonna get 6 star whenever I get my crap together and explore the Uncollected difficulty. I'm at like 8,000 something shards, so basically as soon as I explore Uncollected I get the 6 star. I doubt I'm gonna get the full exploration today because I'm not gonna stream for that long. What's up, Surgeon Born? How are you doing? Oh, welcome to the stream and get a life as well. Mid-wise on Legends title feels like I'm halfway through second act, but the endgame is half complete and it's impossible. Didn't quite catch. There are no acts involved in the Legends titles? Whoopsie. How many units for an average player? I don't know, if you have like 600 units worth of items, I suspect you should be pretty much fine. It again entirely depends how well you play, man, and I can't say how much it would be for an average player because that's like a very vague statement. In my mind, I might be an average player, but then again, that might not necessarily translate as well to somebody else considering themselves average, if you know what I mean. Because there are many people who like to skew these terms, so I don't know, man, sorry. I make a new account too and had a great. That's awesome. Level 47, and I start 612. Yeah, I need to. I could start technically like I would. I mean, I'm gonna go for Koala at some point this week as well. It's just a matter of finding time. I could do it technically kind of like today as well, but I'm just a bit knackered and I'm not gonna have that much time. Like, I started the stream late as well. I started the stream like 10 to 9, and I typically start my streams at some point from 7 or 8 p.m. So I knew today's stream is probably gonna be like hour and a half, like at best, because I do get up quite early and I do work and you know, life. 6-star Doom, dude. If you pull 6-star Doom, then that's amazing. Who I want most is my first 6-star. So very good option. Considering the fact that I have a 5-star A-gun and I have a 5-star Ghost, that kind of covers a lot of bases. Doom would be one of the champions I really, really want. Black Widow Clairvoyant would be another champion. I'd absolutely love Sunspot. I think he's kind of like good to go from pulling him right away. I don't know, there are so many great champions though. So many good options. Let's think what are my next goals. Warlock, I think, would be one of the most amazing pulls, because Warlock would be great help for variant 2 and 3. Yeah, I think Warlock would be one of the best pulls. Sentinel would be a great pull. Hope you get Wasp. Yeah, Wasp, I would love Wasp as well. Pulled the 6-star Hulkbuster the other day, really looking forward to his buff now. Yeah, I duped my 6-star Hulkbuster not too long ago, man. I'm really waiting for the buff as well. Please read last bitty. I try. Unfortunately, there's just one of me. Who should I use for synergies? Naga and Lola. I have all the synergies just pulled next today. Bitty, again, it entirely depends on your mastery setup and your availability on mastery setup. Like, I made 2 or 3 videos with quote-unquote perfect A-gun synergies. So if you type in A-gun KT1, there's going to be a plethora of videos that pop up me explaining, because I have done itemless A-gun run at all. So I have done Labyrinth of Legends completion run completely without using any item, and I used the Nick Fury synergy setup with suicides there. I also have done 100% Labyrinth exploration using 4-star A-gun, where I used Hela, Angela, a whole chunk of Hela, Angela, Heimdall, and Star-Lord as my synergies. So it depends like on you how you want to play and what synergy setups you have. Whether you choose to go with Nick Fury base or whether you choose to go with like Hell Angela and stuff like that, it's entirely up to you. Will Kabam add 7 stars in the future? Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, if the game lasts that long, I'll add that there, because recently I genuinely do not realistically believe that the game has that long future, but we'll see what happens. 1 second, I think I have a delivery by the door, so let me just skadoodle for a second. My bad, guys, I apologize. It's just Amazon delivery, but it's quite late at 9, Jesus. So that's odd. What's up? Timo B coming in with them 3 fiddy. Why don't you give 3 fiddy, man? I would be so much more high for 3 fiddy, but hey, 349 is amazing, obviously. I'm messing. Dude, thank you so much. You have been so generous to me, because obviously you have been frequently supporting my channel, so I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, thanks, man. Hashtag living that YouTube dream, 350 at a time. 350 euro, them euro monies. Who is worth more? What's worth more now? Euro or a pound? I think still pound, right? And it will stealthy work against 6.2 final boss champion. Yes, if you play well, you can use stealthy against it. Yes, stealthy can work, but you need to play well, because obviously the block damage and stuff like that's crazy. But yeah, you can solo. There are solos in YouTube, I have seen. Hey, what's up, Kano? How we doing, killer? Just pull Neymar. However, played with him, got awakened, but I don't like Neymar too much, pre or post nerf, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Neymar. I'll just put it like that. When we had the chance to kind of like sell him and get them back, I sold him, and I never bothered taking him past rank 3, and I haven't had the need. Pound is undefeated. Very well. Will I be able? Yes. Whenever I explore this Uncollected, which is likely not going to be this stream, because it's quite a lot of exploration to do, and it's not like I have like, I don't know, a rank 5 Corvus's Suicides and I'm just like mincing through it. So whenever I finish exploring it, hopefully in next stream, that will grant me a 6-star champion. Okay, do you mind if I put a YouTube link in the chat for a video with a dude who looks like you and is a Slav? Well, I'd prefer if you just messaged it to me online or something like that, because even if you did drop that link here, I wouldn't watch it on stream. So if you want me to take a look at it, then for sure the best way would be just to message me on Line App, or maybe send a link on Twitter or something like that. Because yeah, here on stream it wouldn't really serve any purpose. Okay, I always say this in your streams and videos, but I swear I don't say it enough. You're easily the best MCOC YouTuber and one of my favorite content creators in general, man. You're effing awesome. Well, thank you very much, Biddy. I do appreciate. No, generally I do. Like, I am relatively unfazed, and I know I'm not the most kind of like emotional guy, and I don't show appreciation maybe as much as I should, but I do generally appreciate you guys. Just as whenever I receive like bad comments and trolls on my videos, I can brush it off, but obviously some part of it always kind of like sticks with you. But it's kind of like, there are so many of you who are absolutely amazing to me that it's kind of like a pleasure to be here. And obviously the only reason how I have been able to do this whole YouTube thing for over a year is because there are so many of you who are kind of like giving me awesome feedback and just being nice. This is a gay channel, says Chris. Okay. So Chris, tell me, why are you here then? Lonely? The dude coming in with 12 ZARs. How much is 12 ZARs? But either way, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, so shit content. Again, the question is then why are you watching it like shit? But yeah, thank you very much for the 12 hours, mate. Let me just go and look it up. But yeah, why are you watching if you think this channel is bad and the content is bad? I didn't personally beg of you to come here. It's like, if you don't appreciate something, then don't come here, man. Well, if I miss your next stream, then I will wish you good luck for the 6 stars. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you. What rank is Ghost? Ghost rank 3. Goes to rank 3. And not leveled up, like rank 3 level 20 or something like that. But yeah, thank you very much again, the dude. Appreciate it. And Force Ascend will do 1 in 3. Yes. What's your favorite series? Have you watched? Peaky Blinders. My favorite series that I have watched recently is Altered Carbon. Absolutely love them. Second season was quite weak though. But it's okay, you didn't have to. I mean, like, you can. Okay, I guess you could. I guess you should. He was getting too mean. But yeah, anyways, Altered Carbon is something that I have watched recently and that I absolutely loved. Other than that, obviously, there's the Game of Thrones, which was amazing outside of the last season. There is a series that I do like a lot. But I will never, I mean, I should never admit publicly that I like. So that's like a bit of a dirty secret, which I don't know how I would feel about stating it flat out. Because it would be a bit embarrassing. But yeah, I'll stick with Altered Carbon and Game of Thrones. How about that? God, last season was underwhelming? Exactly. I explained some, I'm English and enough. Why are you? Can I help you? Seriously? Defend it. Do you see Taboo Serial? No, not yet. I watched Peaky Blinders. I have not. I have heard it's great, but I have not. Mr. Robot, I have heard decent things about him. He likes Gilmore Girls. No, it's not Gilmore Girls. It's even more embarrassing. Santa Barbara, no. Oh, you have missed so much already. Aegon Awakened. I actually already did Labyrinth. I did Labyrinth initial clear, my friend. Giovanni. Midget Wrestling, no. But yeah, initial LOL clear is done. I'll let you guys guess, because I think in one stream when I was maybe a bit on apple juice, I think I revealed what series was that. No, it's not Sabrina. Charmed was lit though. When I was growing up, Charmed was like really amazing series. But no, it's something far more embarrassing. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I actually liked it as a kid, but no. There's also like a spin-off about Angel, wasn't it? But still, no. You guys are wrong. Nobody has come up with a right embarrassing series. They say about Quake style only with hard hits without decks. I have seen with heavy hits. Yes, it's very tricky to do though, and I haven't paid nearly as much time practicing it as I should. Is it an anime? No, I do like many animes though, but it's not an anime that is mine. The Vampire Diaries. Seen a lot of it because my girlfriend loves it, but I'm not that big of a fan. I liked originals more. Jessica Jones, there's nothing to be embarrassed about Jessica Jones. But yeah, I liked Vampire Diaries spin-off, the originals. I like that one a lot more. I'm not a fan of Vampire Diaries. But what I have in mind is far more embarrassing. Vampire Diaries, I would wear that badge with pride if it was Vampire Diaries. Yeah, Klaus was awesome. I liked Elijah, to be honest. What's up, Jeremiah? The Real Housewives? No. However, currently my girlfriend is rewatching Desperate Housewives. The Bachelorette? No. No. Jessica Jones? Are you kidding? Jessica Jones is awesome. Especially season 1. No, it's not Thomas and the Friends. It's not Thomas. Sesame Street? No. Out of Shadows, right, dude? Thank you, Big Blue. Appreciate you popping in from them shadows. Hannah Montana? Nope. Batwoman? Haven't seen it. Vampire Knight? Don't know what that is.
Just keep doing. Respect from Dragon J.
Ah, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for them. 2 of them European euros. Very kind from you. Shadow Ray, I noticed. Oh, what's up, Lord Shadow? Inhumans, it was bad and I didn't like it. It was like one of the only Marvel series that I didn't really like it. Night Guardian, no. No. Smallville, no. No. Lucifer is awesome. Hey, how are you? Need some help, buddy, to quake on double medium opponents like Domino, Stealth, buddy? That is just practice. There is no helping. There is just experimenting with timing and realizing which hits take longer. So you have to add in a small pause when you dex after the double medium, for instance, if you have it out. Give us a hint. I think I have given us a lot of hints and you have eliminated a lot of possible options from embarrassing series. Okay. Okay, let me... Riverdale, no. Okay, let me figure out a decent hint to give. Okay, one of the characters in the series is called Rufus. Did you watch Lucifer? Yes, Lucifer was awesome, and I can't wait for the next season. Definitely. Teletubbies, no. Do you know Rufus in Teletubbies? Sugar Rush, no. Just suggestion, please keep this account free to play, because many players are free to play, including me. I took my account rank 4 after watching your stream. Well, I'm gonna keep this account as £15 a month account. Like, I have spent £15 on it because I don't have as much time to spend on it. So I kind of offset a bit of arena grinding. It's not that I'm buying any offers, I'm not buying any crystals. It's just to have basically units for refills and stuff like that. So I wouldn't have to grind it. So it's not gonna be quite free to play, it's gonna be $15 a month. But I think it's kind of like fairly relatable to a large group of free to play or very small people. Kim Possible? No, it's not Kim Possible. It's not Kim Possible. But yes, Google user, that is pretty much the idea, to keep it at $15 a month. And I have currently, in 7 weeks of this account existing, spent $15 on it. Yes, I do find Mysterio underrated. How far am I from my first 6-star? I need to explore Uncollected and I'm there. I'm like 8,500 shards. I hope Eternals are good. But still, nobody of you guessed the series, man. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that nobody of you guessed it. Still. I gave you Rufus. I gave you Rufus. And you still didn't guess it. It's very disappointing. The next hint. here we go. Yerushan Mudli. Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name, but Mudli? Got it right. Yerushan Mudli. The hero of the people. So you have your correct answer in the chat now. I love that show. I'm serious. I have watched it like 2 times start to finish. And then episode call here and there. Man, it was awesome. Oh. Sad part of this game structured around doing arena to get materials. Yeah, I know. I hate arena, man. I hate arena. But yeah, Gossip Girl though. Awesome. I loved it. So many great characters. Chuck obviously was many people's favorite. Daniel Humphrey. Yes, I hop in between watching MMA and Gossip Girl. Sue me. Do I like boxing? Not as much as I do MMA. I do watch kind of like the bigger bouts, but I don't actively follow boxing, I'll put it like that. I'm much more into UFC and MMA than I am in boxing. But yeah, I mean, like, what's wrong with liking Gossip Girl and UFC and MMA? I'm open-minded. You know what? Like, even though I'm not the one rewatching entire Desperate Housewives, I still enjoy the occasional episode. It's quite funny. I'm definitely not that Usman. I'm definitely not. Let's get something very straight. Do not ever come out with such a blasphemous statement. I actually personally believe that humanity is bringing itself to a brink of destruction, and everything that I stand to believe in and everything that I think is right in the world is being destroyed by these woke cunts. And I fucking hate it. I hate that we're trying to censor speech. I hate that everybody can get offended by everything. I hate identity politics and about 90% of the shit that's reported in news. But hey, enough about that. Let's get back to Gossip Girl. How about that? Gillette event from Vogue 10 Frog. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Imagine if I got 6-star Wasp, that would be awesome. 6-star Hood would be crazy good as well, because I'd really benefit from like a big mystic. Gossip Girl's too girly for me? I don't know, I still liked it. Still liked it. Who is excited for UFC 251 that just got announced? So Masvidal is not fighting Usman. Usman's fighting Burns, which kind of sucks. Then we have Volkanovski Holloway rematch, which is kind of cool. Should be a decent scrap. Who was the last one? I kind of forgot. I forgot the last title bout. There's another title bout in the picture. Forgot. Who were the... Was the first 6-star? Well, I don't have my first 6-star yet, so I cannot answer that. Yeah, there should be some good scraps in there. I think Holy Holm is... Oh no, wait. Rose Number Units is fighting Jessica and George as well on that POC. That should be quite good. Oh, we're getting into very sensitive questions right there. I actually have watched quite a lot of videos inspired with recent events about such themes and topics and things like that, but currently I best believe that my most sincere opinions, even though, what's the best way to put it? I don't want to, not that I'm afraid, I just know for a fact that anything I say, if I'm not gonna lie and if I'm gonna be honest, will cause controversy. And I do not feel as if though I want to deal with such a big and deep discussion publicly right now. Not that I would feel that I cannot express my opinion or anything like that. I just think that, yeah, no, I mean, like, part of it pretty much goes there, kind of like, no matter the intention behind the things that I believe in currently, I know for a fact people would misunderstand it, or it would get taken out of context, or people would simply reply to what I have to say with emotions rather than reason. And therefore, I'm just not willing to engage in discussion right now. Yeah, that's about it. But I can tell you that much, I wouldn't be quote-unquote woke or super active on it. Fair enough, at this point, if you say anything related to white privilege can just ruin people's lives, that's why I'll let Bench finish. Now again, what I want to make perfectly clear, my opinion is that of my own. I do not agree 100% with one side, or I do not agree 100% with the other side. As always, I like to form my own opinions, and I have watched some stuff Ben has said. With some of it I agree, with a lot of it I disagree. For instance, guns, fuck them, screw them, none of you need any guns. You can't play nice. There's always some fucker who ruins for everybody. Just get rid of them altogether like the rest of the world has. And yeah, if you want them for protection, then how? Self-defense weapons, not lethal weapons, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I need my gun to protect my house, but do you need to kill the intruder or do you need to protect yourself? There's a big difference. So how about instead of that, you just have like protection measures or weapons that actually protect you rather than harm other people. Anyways, that's another like big discussion. What I'm trying to say is, of everything that's happening out there, I do not necessarily agree with either of the sides. With either of the sides, I have my own opinion, what I believe. Unfortunately, nothing good really comes from people sharing their most sincere opinions if you do not kind of like fully align with one group or another. So if I were to talk about those things, and I have considered very strongly actually voicing my opinions like publicly, for instance, but it wouldn't be on a MCOC gaming channel. Then I would make like a separate channel where I discuss these issues and these policies and these politics. This is a channel primarily made about mobile gaming, one mobile game in particular, and I will not any of my personal views or your personal views to actively harm or sway attention of what I'm doing here. Trust me if you must, but know that I can't trust myself. This story is never ending.
Everything at play, the landscape, mind-bending.
So yeah, I genuinely like, I am strongly considering, and if I were to get like some sort of support to the idea where I make a second channel where I address much more like social issues, I would like, I mean, that's something that's on my mind. That's one of the things I might want to do with me being on YouTube. But when it comes to like gaming and stuff like that, it's like one has nothing to do with another. And only thing that I'm gonna say confidently, I would say I hate extreme polls in either of them. Absolutely detest snowflakes with their safe spaces and microaggressions, and I absolutely detest hillbillies with their shotguns and their cousin fucking or whatever else they're doing. Any polar peak of opinion or any group of radical extreme beliefs, whether it's, I don't know, white supremacists and whatever, or all of these Antifa crap stuff like that, all of them can go fuck themselves from the bottom of my heart. If you're guided by some sort of group politics and group mentality, and if you are in a crowd blindly doing bad things, you're a bad person. You're stupid and bad person. And I hate you. Either way, it doesn't matter whether you're left or right or whatever. No, I'm certainly not, and I'm not gonna fucking stand for any of that kind of language. If I hate people, it's not based on their skin color. I hate all stupid people. I hate stupidity, and I hate people based on who they are. And I can promise you I hate everybody equally. But I'll give you a chance to come back after a timeout and apologize, or you can fuck off. Hey, what's up, Red? How are you doing? Use Ghost. Okay, we can sort some Ghost stuff out. Okay, so I have one more path here. I'm gonna hear the war, Patriot here. Yeah, I know, there are a lot of things to cringe about, man. Let's get back to the game. Exactly. Everything is relevant. Politics never has their own agenda. This is why common sense, fair decisions are unattainable. I think every single person has a duty to think for themselves and analyze things. So, are you gonna rank for Ghost? No, I'm gonna go for Cavalier and then rank for Ghost. Haha, jokes on you. But yeah, I'm going for Cavalier like later this week. Literally can't complete epic modic side quest. What champions you're using? Pick easy lane. There is a very good graphic. There is a very good graphic with each buffs available for like every class champions. And if I were you, I would first and foremost look at that graphic and figure out which champions you're kind of like most suited to deal with, and then I go from there, man. Then I definitely just pick it up from there, kind of like see which buffs you have the better counter champions for. That'd be my first advice. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? Probably, yeah, because I want to complete explore this Uncollected. Critical thinking, yeah. Yo, I just pulled a 6-star core, which is my second 6-star. Should I rank 2 him or rank 5 my 5-star Nick Fury? If Nick Fury is duped, it depends. I'd probably. How many rank 5s you have? I'd still probably go initially with rank 5 Nick Fury. Should I get tech lane, Chorus kills it? Or apparently so. Apparently take tech lane and Chorus will kill it. Rank 5 Quake, Domino, Gilly. Haven't done LOL, Sunspot or Ghost. Okay, if your goal is a labyrinth, how many rank 5s you have, by the way? I mean, obviously, if your goal is labyrinth, then you need to pick a labyrinth option. If your goal is not solely labyrinth, then go with Quake, because Quake's far better than any other champion listed there. What chapter am I on? This is the last lane in chapter 1. This is the last lane in chapter 1. 2000 Ghost for LoL 100% versus waiting for AI. Yeah, if you play Ghost well, it's fairly reasonable. Ghost handles vast majority of the fights well. It's not going to be expensive. Obviously, again, there's better, but Ghost still can do it well. And I'll leave it at that. Ghost can do it well. How close am I to getting my first 6-star? I need to explore this month's Uncollected, and I have my first 6-star. That's about it. I'm like 8,000 like 500 something shots. I don't know. So after I explore this thing, I have it. A 0 rank 5 chance, and I'm koala because of Quake. For sure, man. Quake's so insane. What difference do you... What do you mean? What difference do you do for modern? What's your thoughts on... Oh yeah, I answered that one. Any questions? Any suggestions on Mystic Suicide friendly champs besides Black Widow Clairvoyant? Well, that's the thing, because Mystic and Suicide typically don't go together. That's why Black Widow Clairvoyant is so special. Any other Suicide friendly Mystic champion, Mojo to a degree is Suicide friendly because he does have quite the regen, which kind of offsets it. Longshot benefits a lot from Suicides, but obviously he has a sustainability issue because he's not immune to anything, and he'll die, but he really does get significant damage increase from Suicides, which is very important for Longshot, but obviously it doesn't really work. Now, if you're running Nick Fury synergy with like Deadpool or Goldpool, in that case Morningstar can be amazing with Suicides, because she's bleed immune, and if you get rid of that poison using Nick Fury, then Morningstar can thrive under Suicides extremely well. Because obviously once you build her up, she's going to be regening and stuff like that, so it's going to be awesome. What else can be used relatively well is Suicide Masteries. Dr. Doom is not. I mean, like, you can use Dr. Doom with Suicide Masteries for a couple of fights, but he spams so many specials so quickly that he dies from recall so fast that it's nobody's business. No. Vast majority of... Oh yeah, magic can be quite good with Suicides, that's true. But yeah, vast majority of the Mystics are just awful with Suicides. Let's be honest. But yeah, Team OB, thank you very much for your 3PD, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Be getting my first 6-star next month, and I'm already expecting a Miles. Well, we'll see. I have my Miles Morales moment coming in very soon. We have J-Mania here as well. I'm gonna read his stuff in a second. Oh, this Electro stinging being back very hard. Okay, working through all the variants right now. Who should I go to rank 5? Nick, Warlock, Colossus, or Venom, or Claire Human Torch? All variants. Okay, specifically for variant content, Warlock is insanely amazing and far better than anything else on this list. That's specifically for variants though. Because, hey, what's up, Duke? Been a while, man. Pleasure to see you. But, yeah, Jay, for variants, because Warlock is super helpful in variant 1 in a Tech and Mystic chapter where there aren't too many great champions overall. Warlock's obviously great for XL variant, Warlock's great for Tech variant, and yeah, so I pretty much definitely kind of like go that Warlock is one of the better options overall for all of the variants, so that's who I'd go with. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But yeah, welcome to stream, man. I got Deadpool X-Force as my first. I played the game for happy. Yeah, I mean, Deadpool X-Force is a painful pull, no matter whether it's your first, second, 10th, or whichever. My Deadpool X-Force, I think, is 660 at the moment. And he was like one of the first 6 stars I duped, if not the first 6 stars I duped. And man, I still hate that guy so much. I absolutely hate Deadpool X-Force. Let's just bash in some blue-faced Smurf down here. Boom. Sorted. Eddie, when is Variant and 6.1 content coming early? I'm gonna go Uncollected this week for sure, at some point, probably towards the end of the week. I want to explore this Uncollected event quest, and after I have explored this thing, I want to go for, yeah, 6.1 and then Variant probably. So yeah, soon, very soon. What's up, Addy? How are you doing? Just popping in for a bit. Well, very welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad to see you. Only useful 5-star stars Symbiote Supreme, Saber is wound. Well, it's just like law of averages. The more 5 stars you get, the more useful ones you can get. I know it doesn't help when I answer like that, but it's just kind of like how the game is made. How does combo Thekiryu fights? Well, for Aegon, it's with his awakened ability. J-Mania became a member. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is my member animation. So if you like Grinch, well then, I have the animation for you. There you go. Skill is on it. Why didn't you go for... Oh, there was a revive? Rap. Ah, well. Because I didn't notice it. I generally didn't notice it. What does becoming a member mean? Well, becoming a member... Well, first and foremost, makes your name stand out. So it's easier for me to notice it when you do type something in the chat. And because you guys are quite active, it's easier to notice that chat messages from members. Additionally, you have access to wonderful exclusive emojis. One second, my laptop's lagging badly. Hey, what's up, Q? How are you doing? What's my rating? 104,000. Okay, what? Okay. So here we go. Then here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. These. Here we go. This is what member gives you. Member gives you nice emojis. That do you think they're gonna gift on? Yeah, I think they're gonna give some gift on July 4th. I do. When am I going for Cavalier? After I explore this Uncollected. So I hope to explore Uncollected like tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be Wednesday. So Cavalier probably on like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday the latest, depending like how knackered I am after work and how much I can stream and stuff like that. So yeah, at some point this week definitely like weekend the latest. Because I just for now want to explore the Uncollected, get my 6-star, probably open another 5-star somewhere in between this and an incursions run, because I do need to get some incursions done. And then we're gonna be all good. Then I can go for quality. I mean, I could go for quality now, but I'd rather try and make it easier on me, and if I pull a good 6-star, it might save me a couple of revives.
Thank you for taking the time to help me with advice.
Anytime, my friend. I'm glad you found my advice helpful, so good luck with your endeavors. I saw that you hit your first milestone of 100 or 150 subs, so good job there. And remember, in my personal opinion, and obviously I can be right or I can be wrong, the most important thing to kind of like grow on YouTube is to be consistent and upload a lot. Can't upload one video a week and expect people to just rush in at you, for instance, with this type of content. Will they ever release 6-star Quake? I'd say probably not. 2 months later, Thekiryu Throne Smasher. Going for Act 7 when it comes out. Voodoo is fantastic when he's duped, that's correct, Voodoo is awesome. I actually have 2 Mystic 5-star Awakening gems, so that would be kind of cool. My Aegon is Sig 50, and he retains 43% combo, just like as a guideline. Yeah, so at Sig 72 he's probably gonna be close to 50% or so, but yeah, at Sig 50 it's 43% that he retains. 6-star Quake would break the game. 6-star Quake would be extremely handy now. Not gonna lie. But I highly doubt that we're gonna see a 6-star Quake. Yeah, let's go, Juggy, let's go. And that Aegon is such a champ. Champ and a half. He might not be like the quickest quester and stuff like that, but he gets the job done. Is it worth grinding out 4k units for an uncollected July 4th offer? Probably, yeah. Typically, all of these July 4th and Cyber Monday offers are incredible amount of value for money, so I'd probably say yeah. Aegon clears way more, but Doom clears fight that Aegon can take. Yeah, that's also kind of true. Aegon does clear way more, but Doom is still so good for so many matchups. Cosmic Awakening Gem is better for Chorus. Period. Chorus Awakening ability so criminally underrated, and it's a side effect of people saying that Corvus is good / great without awakened. And yes, Corvus is good unawakened, but awakened ability gives him so much more depth and dimension that people underestimated. So yeah, no man, without doubt, you got a Cosmic Awakening gem, give it to Corvus. If Corvus is somebody you rank and use. Simple as that, man. Ooh, my mouth is so dry and thirsty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Even the 13-year-old Q agrees that Corvus Awakened ability is one of the best in the entire game. By the way, between me and you guys, I'm still shocked that Q's mother lets him watch my channel streams, but apparently that's how kids get raised these days. Just saying. The game's very hard with Aegon. Well, you still have to not get hit, you know? It's a legitimate thing. Alright, this stupid blade thing. Awaken Chorus and enjoy while last, because it's not going last. Well, there's also that train of thought, yes. Even though I think after what happened, I personally think Chorus is relatively safe. Oh, come on, really? Really? Okay, I'm gonna stop goofing around. Playing this serious now. Eat this, and then I'm gonna go for another one. I shouldn't have brought an A-gun, but hey, he's getting decent. He's gonna get a decent combo here. Because I lost my combo as well. Go on, 2 Furies. Give me that damage. Whatever. Should be dead. There we go. Yeah, I wish my was others. Okay. Okay, that got dark quickly. Clearly. I have no idea. Well, first and foremost, my sincere condolences. However, that is not an information that I wasn't aware of. So, I can apologize for that. But that mustache has to go, man. That mustache still has to go, man. That is actually not too bad. I think I also get what stupid shit. Yeah, that's true. I have done a lot, or Evolution just need to explore them all, but Variant 4 is 100% done. Yeah, so go with Warlock, man, because Warlock is gonna pretty much help you a lot. Fully explore Variants 2 and 3. 3. Yeah, 2 and 3. And he's also super useful for 1 if you want to get so far. But yeah, I bet your demographic is a bit younger. That's actually not entirely accurate. That's not entirely accurate. Oh yeah, and Q isn't 13, he's 14. My demographic is actually quite old. Yeah, my channel statistics actually kind of shocked me. The age of my demographic. What rank is Ghost? Oh crap! I was supposed to use Ghost more. Ghost is rank 3, like level 20. You're 20. That's cute. But yeah, Ghost is rank 3, level 15 or so. I just don't have, or 20, because I don't have ISO fully ranked up. And he doesn't mind mentioning another channel chat with that. Off limits on the movie message, just let me know. I don't typically mind, yeah, it's fine. That's all, yeah, no, yeah, generally I don't mind. I do, also, yeah, Reese, I wanted to say, I don't mind if somebody, like, mentions other channels and stuff like that. That's fine. What I do, obviously, dislike is kind of, like, shameless self-plugging and self-advertising and crap like that. That's obviously as annoying as flipping ever, and yeah. Spec needs dupe? No. Oh, I forgot. This sucks. Man, I forgot about this. This is the first kind of like quote-unquote tricky boss here. This is annoying. This is super annoying. Read J Mania's lost. Okay, jeez, I'm trying to play here as well. You needy boy, so needy, so insecure. Okay, so here goes hoping this will Smash! 1%, really? You jerk. Let's go. Jay's last. Would you recommend while doing variant to run Suicide with Warlock and Ghost or without? Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, I would. Yeah, Suicides. I'm all for speed. Suicides make stuff faster, so yeah, I do recommend it. Suicide and Master. Oh, 3 things people don't talk about: family matters, politics, and religion. We only have religion left. Okay, no, people, come on, people. Yes, Sergeant Bourne, with your exclusive emojis that once again are available to all members should you choose to become one. You have Thor Ragnarok poop emoji, you have in the bin emoji, and there's ghost and quake emojis, and then there are multiple expressions of mine face. Justin. What was the note here? I forgot. So who else is patiently waiting for Kabam's roadmap? You just know when Kabam says beginning of the June, they either mean 10th of the June, which would be the last day of technically beginning of the June, or 15th of the June if they don't have the middle, they just have early and late June. He did teach me English by the age of 9, so I have an excuse for the countless hours wasting a life. Fair enough, yeah, I learned a lot of English by playing video games and watching movies and stuff like that as well, so for sure. The thing with champion synergy is not particularly good for LoL. No, there are far better options, and I would not recommend anybody doing Labyrinth of Legends with Thing and champion synergy. I had to ban some guy earlier in the stream being toxic. Yeah, we have some people like that now and then. Just 5 minutes ago, not 5 minutes ago, okay, 20 minutes ago, somebody called me racist. So that was exciting. So I banned him. No, I actually didn't ban him, I timed him out and I gave him a chance to apologize. But, well, since he hasn't, I'll just go ahead and ban his ass later. Only narcissistic self-centered person would make not one, not two, but multiple emojis of his face. Well, first and foremost, I made none of them. Second, it wasn't my idea. So, there you go. Not my idea, I didn't make them. You see that? Wait, where's the camera? Up yours. Just saying. Why did he call me racist? I don't even know. Because I said I hate everybody equally. My brain, time to bring this back to the politics. No. I think to run it and it was rough, maybe. It was just not very clear. I could see that he's not viable. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's not really that great for it. Still waiting for Gabam saying something on 6-6 champion? Yeah, he should do soon. Hey, what's up, Zayn? How are you doing? My apologies, the middle finger was not meant for you. It was meant for one of your esteemed colleagues currently making a jackass of himself in the chat. Can't stop them, but can make fun of them. I mean, I can't stop them, but I'm not gonna, because this is more fun. Heads up, Alan. Welcome to the stream. It's alright, but don't worry, man. You try to mess with me, I try to mess with you. With a fun fact, I have 33 6-star champions, on which the only 6-star skill champion I have is Kana. Guess which last DFICC I pulled? Of course, it has to be skill, man. Can't become a member because I'm super broke at the moment, but damn it, I can answer random questions on stream. For sure, Reese, it's alright, man. And again, I can understand that everybody is facing, not everybody, but many people are facing tricky financial situations, so absolutely no hard feelings there as well. It is a philosophy for everyone, treat everyone equally until they give you a reason otherwise. For sure, you're a funny man to watch. Why, thank you very much, Ethan Kelso, I appreciate it. I have been accused multiple times of the contrary. I have been called boring, with no personality and a lack of charisma, were the initial kind of like chains of feedback I was getting, but in reality, when it comes down to it, it's only the stupid people who think so, because they can't understand any of the jokes. So I'll gladly appear to be boring to people who can't understand cool stuff in life. Just kidding. If you think I'm boring, you perfectly well within reason think so, but chances are you're probably far more fucking boring than I am. Which quest are you on? This is the Ronin quest. The Ronin quest. You're in a list of my favorite YouTubers. Ah, that's sweet. Appreciate it. Honestly, I do. And all that is just what your family said. What? Please. One of you will get Abyss Rewards adjustments. Probably gonna involve a tier 5 class Catalyst Selector and maybe another 6-star Nexus Cruise. I don't know. I don't want to hope for too much. This philosophy for everyone. Yeah. Read that. I think my man's Bert was kidding. I know. Of course he was kidding. I was kidding as well. It's like, not like I don't like Bert, man. He's a regular watcher, and if he can be kidding to me, I can toss a middle finger his way and not feel bad about it. And what if I told you my favorite YouTuber? Actually, if you told me I'm your favorite YouTuber, I would have to rethink my life and priorities, because that would not be among the list of my life goals. I can tell you what, if you shaved off that mustache, I would accept it with pleasure, but whilst you have that horribly awful looking thing on your face, I cannot possibly take a compliment from you with a straight face on. Sorry. Get rid of that stash and we can talk. That's about as simple as I can put this, ever. Get rid of that stash and be cool. And I do what I like, and I do what I like, so you suck. You suck. Trust me, like, get rid of the stash and years later you will thank me. Sesame Street has a YouTube channel, so I'm pretty sure he's lying. Okay, that's a good one, Free to play, and I got my first 6-star day. That's a long shot. I'm so happy. Dude, that's an awesome first 6-star to have, especially because long shot doesn't really need to be duped. For sure, man. So yeah, congratulations, Salty Lemon. That's a nice one. Did Aegon need his sig ability? Because yes, Aegon 100% explicitly needs his signature ability. Boring lack of charisma. Yeah, well, that is. Then I actually have had those exact comments on my videos. But yeah, hey, you know, you can never please everybody. I think for some reason, and it wasn't intentional, but just the pure fact that I often don't see the things in the same kind of like light many or most, let's say, popular content creators in Marvel Console Champions do, I have unfortunately become much more kind of like controversial or divisive person than I ever intended to be. Just because I don't think that every new champion is insane, Corvus, Nick Fury, Love Child, or whatever. Just the fact in itself that I disagree to a lot of people, and I'm not shy to do so, immediately makes a lot of people think, oh, I don't like them. It's like, there is a difference between not agreeing to somebody's opinion or the way they see things, to personally, actively kind of like disliking somebody. But many people kind of like mix these things together and kind of like, if you don't think the same way I do, then like you must not like me or whatever. But no, it's none of like that. It's nothing like that. It's I much rather prefer like 99% of the time just look at the current discussion at hand and the current like thing being discussed rather than the person saying it. Is it better to rank 5 and beyond or go tier champion that's a 4-star rank 3 as 5-star even though the niche or meh? Well, it's never good or beneficial to rank 3 or 4 a meh champion. Niche champions, there's an active discussion, but unfortunately, currently in game, and this is extremely unfortunate, but it's factually accurate, 4-star champions will never amount for anything much ever again. They don't give nearly as much points in arenas, even like for 4-3s or whatever give death matches now. It's very, very hard to use them in Alliance War, let's say. I mean, so yeah, no, I'll say like this: do not invest in any 4-star unless you absolutely have to, and that's about it. Kabam has made it clear that 4-stars has no value. So unless you do it purely 100% for just pure enjoyment and a goof and fun, or you do it because you absolutely have to, I don't know, get through a specific piece of like variant content, like where you might need like 100% specific counter, don't waste a single tier 4 basic, a single tier 4 class catalyst on 4-stars. They're not worth it. Don't rank up bad champions as 5-stars because of it. Save your catalyst. But I don't think 4-stars are pretty much worth investing at all whatsoever to any degree today, unless you have very, very, very specific reason to do so. So yeah, that's my opinion. I have changed my opinion within last year, and it's largely due to Act 6 and largely due to the current kind of like attack values and what we can and can't do without 4-stars. And unfortunately it doesn't look good for them. So, like, I started a new account. So like, let's just take a look at, for instance, my account, right? I started a new account 6 to 7 weeks ago. And I have a whole row of 4-stars now. I also have a couple of Awakening Gems, so on and so forth. But taking a look here, for instance, I have Iceman, which is an awesome champion. I have Ghost Rider, Voodoo, which I have a gem for. Vision Arcus, Mr. Fantastic. There's Thing, there's Emma Frost, there's Night Rusher, there's Guillotine 2099. Colossus, Stealthy, Dr. Doom, Corvus, none of them are rank 5, even though I clearly had the ability to take them up to rank 5. I have rank 4 5-star Aegon, and I have rank 3 Nebula, and I have rank 3 Ghost. So if I wanted to, I could have taken these champions up, but they're just not worth it anymore. Even, let's say, Corvus is clearly better champion than Nebula, I'm not gonna take up Corvus likely ever to rank 5, he's just 4-star. That's quite sad truth. Please upload video on how to use Ghost. I have, Mr. Gupta, I have uploaded 2 videos, on how to use Ghost. Number 1 was titled How I Learned to Play Ghost, and number 2 was How to Use Ghost Without Synergies. Oh yeah, Red Hulk is underrated in my opinion, that's correct. Sparky doesn't need do, but he's already gonna be able to boost his attack, so Sparky sucks, period. Just forget about Sparky, move on. I'm so happy I duped my 4-star Aegon for premium, and then I opened my 5-star and it was a random deduction. Dude, congratulations, it's awesome. Is it bad that I haven't invested in a 4-star Awaken Hyperion and Domino more than 550 trying to Uncollected? No, it's not. If that is what your account currently needs, go for it, rank up your 4-star supply. Like, I was able to get past that Uncollected point without a maxed out 4-star supply. So, since I have done it now, I will never go back and invest in my 4-stars. Again, unless there's a very specific thing that I need them to do. And it's not necessarily bad. Obviously, my main account has like 50 something maxed out 4 stars because there was a time where it was important, or they have specific tasks, or some of them I just ranked out for fun. But when I'm playing an account such as this, which is extremely limited on resources and stuff like that, I'm just not gonna give any of the valuable resources to my 4 stars. Am I ever gonna use Modok again? Probably not. I'm not gonna take him to rank 3 likely either. Like, I doubt I will. Do I want Red Dreaming when the stream ends? Yeah, I guess. Why not? He's a bit of a jerk, but you can go and say hello. Only if you, but then we have to use hashtag dreaming sucks or something like that. Yeah, behaves differently in different game modes, which can change for... Yes, that is also correct. AI behaves differently based on kind of like the level of difficulty of the content that you're playing. Hey, what's up, Sweep? How are you doing? I saw it's Starky. Stark. I think Stark was on the banned world list. Right on point. For sure. Thank you to answering. You're welcome, Remo. I actually will probably... That's a good video for a discussion that I'm gonna release, because in previous video I still expressed opinion, like that was about nearly a year ago now though, that 4 stars are still worth today. But unfortunately they're not anymore, like they're just not. The attack values are like... Yeah, I know. Why do you think he's a jerk and why do people hate on him? I don't know. Well, first and foremost, I don't think he's a jerk. Everybody just likes the kind of like... That's like the associated dogma or cliche like with him. I don't sincerely believe he's a bad human being. I actually think he's quite a cool guy. But he has this quote-unquote rep that he's a jerk and he's mean and he's evil and that he sucks. And that apparently became a chant in one of them New York City Comic Cons and stuff like that. So it's not that it's a malicious thing, it's just that it's kind of like a friendly gaffe. And yeah, I know you need to sell your buff deleters for 40 coins for sure. For Labyrinth, Aegon's bare minimum is Sig 1, because in Labyrinth it doesn't matter what Sig is your Aegon, because eventually you're gonna get to 999 combo anyways. That's about as simple as that. There is no minimum signature in Labyrinth. My Aegon was Sig 50, and I was at a combo 999 by my 4th fight. Like, you know what? Like, you get me? So there is no real minimum as such in Labyrinth. In any other content, in like shorter quests, stuff like that, his signature level is extremely important because quests are limited in their duration. Labyrinth is so long that the level of your Aegon signature pretty much doesn't matter whatsoever. Because Aegon at Sig 1 does exactly the same thing that Aegon at Sig 200 when he's at 999 combo. As in, signature ability doesn't change what Aegon can or cannot do. Signature ability changes how quickly you ramp up your Aegon. But Labyrinth fights are so long and there are so many of them that only thing that varies is basically whether you're gonna reach 999 combo by 3rd, 4th or 5th opponent. So that's really insignificant. The difference of Sig 1 to Sig 200 Aegon in Labyrinth is probably, I don't know, 2 revives or a single revive or whatever. Katie needs to check his privilege. Is Doc Ock better than Starkey? I would... Okay, so for overall gameplay, no, he's not. For me personally, and let's say for my main account, I would 100% rank 5 Dr. Octopus before I do Stark Hand Spider-Man, because there's absolutely nothing Stark Hand Spider-Man does that I would benefit from, But what Dr. Octopus does is fairly unique, it's niche, but it's the best in game, and I would definitely rank 5 Dr. Octopus before I would rank Starking and Spider-Man myself, but it's only because I have a big account. For a standard account, no, Starking and Spider-Man is a better champion because he is viable for more situations. Darkhawk is not underrated, Darkhawk is just not very good. Yes, Tanir, I have a 5-star ghost at level 46 and Brian Grant cannot get one at level 60. I will absolutely not lie, and I'll make something extremely clear right here, right now. Yeah? When I pulled Aegon, I didn't realize, but it still made me slightly bit happy that KT and Brian missed Aegon in arena grind, and I knew that so many people grinded for him, and I just casually lucked out. When I pulled Ghost, I immediately realized that those are like 2 of the champions that Brian Grant is looking for the most for years, and how big of a pain it must be on him that he doesn't have them. And that those happen to be exactly the 2 champions that I have on my mini account. Kind of like, you know, not even quote-unquote trying or hunting. Man, there is this German word, and it's called Schadenfreude. And it's like my favorite German word by far, but that's exactly what I experienced. Schadenfreude 9000, man. I couldn't help but to kind of laugh, like within, like silently, I don't know, on the inside laugh kind of thing, for a really long time. So it is like, oh yeah, like Brian's missing both of these guys in it. And I was like giggling so much, man. And like dead serious. What's good about Sinister? Nothing, man. Sinister sucks. I mean, yeah, no. Like, the one good thing Sinister has is that he's immune to reverse controls, but he hits so weak that it legitimately doesn't matter. Do I like chess? Yes, I used to play quite a lot. My dad taught me to play chess when I was 5 years old, and that was one of kind of like my best memories with my dad was playing chess. Some of the best time in my childhood was spent playing chess. Sure, we can share 5%. Domino, Aegon, Longshot, Human Torch, what about them? Can you test this theme in AOL, please? Domino, Aegon, Longshot, Human Torch, Warlock. Like, how do you expect me to do that, Sheriff? Do you expect me to go in and do Abyss for you with that theme, or? And yeah, see you, Brett, man. When will I go for Cavalier, Nicola? At some point later this week. I will first explore. Uncollected, and then I will go for Cavalier. Yeah, I know Q. I far prefer Emma Frost or Mysterio over Mr. Sinister for sure. I agree, Lawrence. Q says last. I don't know, should I? I mean, Q has that very ridiculous stash. I mean, before I read your last message, will you shave it off? Okay. Actually accepted that one Stark is better than someone. I didn't say better, I said for me Doc Ock is better. I said that under certain conditions he would be better champion in the West. Yeah. Possible, yes. Well, it's not that it's impossible, it's that I don't want to spend money on it. And that's what I would have to do. KD, is it worth to rank 2 and do 6-star ghost if I already have 565? No, just leave the ghost alone. Not until such point as you're prepared to take ghost to rank 3. If that is a champion you choose rank 3. But if you already have maxed out ghost, heck, I have a maxed out 5-star ghost and my 6-star duped ghost is rank 1. Because there's absolutely no benefit from having second ghost. I don't play ghost that much. And at rank 2 6-star low sig, in my head, is pretty much the same thing as the 5-star. So no, I wouldn't, and I didn't, and I haven't, and I don't recommend ranking up a 6-star and do Ghost if you have a maxed out 5-star. Darkhawk overrated or something because his damage kind of sucks. I don't think Darkhawk's overrated or underrated. I just don't think Darkhawk's particularly amazing champion. And I think that's how he's looked at. I'm done. I like MMA, boxing, I just play chess, I watch Gossip Girl, and played MCOC. I seemingly have political philosophy. What is this? Ah, Daniel. Daniel. You should ask some questions to your mother or your father. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, you should legitimately question your family tree at this point. Schadenfreude and Gesundheit, my favorite German words. Fair enough. Me comes back after 20 minutes because he's still talking about his mustache. Who's the best 6-star in game? And the best champion game, the best 6-star in game? A little bit Ghost, because Quake is not available 6-star. Turning for Medusa, 6-1 on completion, or should just wait for the better champ? You can do if you like Medusa. Medusa isn't something I particularly enjoy, but I probably would just use Medusa at rank 3 and some boosts if it was me kind of like trying to get that 6.3 completion. You're Irish, not Latvian, as far as you know. First and foremost, the one thing that you should know is that Latvians have been conquered and occupied by pretty much everybody in civilized Europe that wasn't lazy. So our family kind of like, how to say, what we consider to be Latvians, as in like people who historically come from that area, pretty much don't exist anymore, because each and every single one of us have a lot of German, Russian, or English, or Swedish, or whatever genes in it. Second and foremost, you don't know who your parents have met throughout their lives. I'm just saying, it seems a bit dodgy. It seems a bit dodgy at this point. Maybe you're my long lost brother. Maybe my dad visited Ireland, because he was quite a rowdy bastard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 200-300 years by the British, that's nothing. Latvians were occupied by 800 years by literally everybody who wasn't lazy. Is Gilly 2099 good? Yeah, she's alright. She's not the greatest, but she's alright. I have 51 energy, so I guess that means I'm gonna go for another path. No, I mean, like, if you look up Latvian history legitimately, since basically the metal got invented and weaponized as a metal weapon, knighthoods, and basically kind of like early Middle Ages, Latvian territory got conquered, and since then, for over 800 years, we were occupied by Germans, Russians, Swedish, Polish, and pretty much everybody else from there. Everybody who was around, because we were like a very small nation, and it's not like we had like very great means to protect ourselves. It's not like we couldn't fight, it's just that there were very few of us. I think I found a cousin. It's good. Yeah, the stream means it's gonna end soon, because, well, it's quite late already. I've been going for an hour and a half, and it's like 10:30 here. And I'm obviously... What is this node? Oh, right, he gains power when I'm not nearby, or something like that. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is, since I wake up every morning at about 6:30 AM and I work full day, and then I come home and then I do my YouTube stuff, I'm getting a bit tired. You been so lucky? No. I was really hoping I get exposed. Why are you so mean? Dude, that's just like not okay, yeah? For you it's 10:24 PM. Yeah, it's same here, 10:24. Do you stream anymore tonight? Yeah, my girlfriend is definitely gonna. Then again, like, I was planning to stream yesterday, and at the time when I was about to go live, the game went down, and there was that like bigger downtime, and that like legit, since it lasted for like solid 40 minutes or so, that basically kind of like destroyed my ability to stream yesterday. So I went to bed earlier than I normally do, and I got to spend some time with my girlfriend, so she was quite alright with me kind of like streaming today a bit late and stuff like that. I've been to Riga once. That's one thing that I hate about Latvia and people coming to Latvia. Because everybody knows Riga, and everybody's been to Riga. But that's not Latvia, that's just our capital. And our capital is obviously a huge part of our national identity. But 9 out of 10 things that are good about Latvia hide in countryside. It's the clean water, it's the amount of forests and lakes and rivers, the scenery, the traditions, the people. All of that you don't see in capital. And people who visit Riga haven't visited Latvia. They have visited as Riga, because Riga is unlike anything else in Latvia. I'll put it like that. So whilst it's awesome that you have visited Riga, unfortunately you haven't really been to Latvia. But yeah, my girlfriend's Polish. Long time no see. Oh yeah, Max, dude, welcome back to the channel. Welcome. So a picture of Russia, so basically how experience Latvia. No, that's not quite how it works. But scenery in like many cities would look similar, yes? Oh yeah, that is the right account, you're right. Is anyone here Polish? Well, my girlfriend's Polish, but I'm sure that somebody there is Polish. So my main account is technically considered Polish in game, because I made it in Poland on like Polish device, so it got kind of like thrown in the Polish leaderboard. I have been to Poland a couple of times as well. I have been to Rzeszów, I have been to Krakow, and a couple of other places in Poland. Is this free to play? This is £15 a month account. I have spent £15 to renew Summoner Sigil for a month and buy $5 Collector Daily card. In about 7 weeks I have been playing this account. I got lucky with those crystals. I'm doing okay, my friend, I'm doing okay. But I really like your attitude towards the game, keep it up. Well, thank you very much, Giannis, I appreciate it, and I will do my best. Thank you very much for popping in the stream. Hope you don't forget to hit that like button. You need many of them like things. Do I have a 6-star on this account? I will do when I explore this month Uncollected. So the answer to that is no, I do not currently. However, I will rectify this problem shortly. How about that? Does that sound good enough? You hit my block, I hate you. Are you going to before streaming tomorrow? No, I will stream this tomorrow, where I finish exploring Uncollected, hopefully. I'm going to be getting an ancestry test. Good. Oh yeah. I mean, like, yes, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Yes, I'll do a stream tomorrow. I think so. Unless my girlfriend slaps me around and tells me that I'm not allowed because we need some quality time, I will do a stream tomorrow. whip noise in the background. No, it's not that bad, but I realize that I have been quite insensitive towards the needs of my girlfriend at times, and I'm trying to take her needs more in consideration as I have done in the past. We'll just leave it at that. And that is me being just sincere. Do I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Funny you should mention it. I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu not too long ago. A colleague of mine, by happenstance, who started working, he follows MMA extremely actively, and he has been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a bit of MMA and like going to tournaments and stuff. And he kind of got me into. I do it, but not obsessively. What do you mean? I mean, I go to some like sparring sessions and stuff, but it's not. I'm not devoted member. But yes, I do. I'm seriously more important than girlfriend. Not quite. You know what they say? The best way to solve relationship problems is to admit them. You do stream, not all value. I know. That's exactly how it happens. But yeah, no, actually, Daniel, that's very, very funny because it's one of the most kind of like recent things that I have picked up. And I haven't like fully committed or devoted myself to. But that's something I have started extremely recently. Obviously, I haven't been doing it with this whole pandemic shit. But, and the guy doesn't even work there anymore. Work in my place anymore. But we still kind of like keep in touch, and we do plan to go back and do more. I'm genuinely serious. So, you better go get that ancestry test, Daniel. And then on my second account, I'm doing Act 5.3. Any tips on how to do good in this chapter? I forgot about it. 5.3 is not a difficult chapter overall. 5.3 is just long and boring chapter. Way to do well in 5.3. Well, to do well in 5.3 is use class appropriate champions, or just use damage ramp up champions such as like Aegon. Guillotine 2099 was one of the MVPs for me personally, but typically you need champion either with exceptionally large damage output, or you need a champion with appropriate class, obviously. But yeah, that's about all there is to it. All in all, 5.3 is not a hard chapter. It's just long and boring and annoying. And the only issue there could be like being consistent, not losing your attention span, like not losing your attention and keeping on top of it. Yeah, Sunspot will be amazing for all of 5.3. His damage output is obviously huge. I had done BJJ for a while, then two more on and off because of boarding school. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Oh man, I think you and I have some talking to do, my friend. I'm just saying. But yeah, the stream's gonna be pretty much done. Let's see if I have enough for like a 4-star crystal, because I maybe can do. No, I don't have enough. I only have 1,000 4-star shards. I have 2 of these though. Oh, 800. Oh, look at that! I have enough for a 4-star crystal. I think yes. How many? I have 8,700 5-star shards. Sorry, 6-star shards. So I'm quite close to that. Quite close to that. Exactly. Okay. Can you post a link here, please, for the dreaming stream? It's new, I think, unfortunately, or not. I don't know. I think it's new. Yeah. Q, do you have a link or do I have to go and get it myself? Let's go raid that dreaming boy. Let's go raid the dreaming boy. And yeah, there we go. I'll spam the link here as well. So let's go raid dreaming. As we all know, dreaming is effectively kind of like very mean person that we like to make fun of. And we're raiding with dreaming sucks hashtag. Correct? Dreaming sucks. Yeah. And let's go say hello. He's a member for Loki, so obviously he's quite high up there in terms of his gaming quality and stuff like that. And he's quite funny as well, so let's admit to that. He's quite sarcastic, snide, and funny. So if you like my streams, you're probably gonna enjoy his as well. So that will do for today. Thank you so much to everybody who were so generous to me with your super chats. Timo B, the dude, Yolza, J-Mania, everybody else. You guys are awesome. I love a lot of you. I'll do my best to stream tomorrow, but for now, see you guys later.